Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I'm so excited because I have joined the Cut to You design team. So this is my first project for them. So I am using the airport background digital cut file from the shop, and it is stunning. So I cut it out on white cardstock, and so I have just the background piece, but I'm going to do a little something with some of the inside pieces as well. So I have taken 3 of the airplanes, and I'm just making sure that I have the wings of the airplane in the correct part so that I paint the correct side, because that would be a bummer. And so I went and I grabbed my shimmers in Silver Bells, and I am just going to take a paintbrush. So this one is one of the originals, so you have to add water. And so had lots and lots of water that I needed to add. And I'm just going to paint right on there. I apologize for the glare with the lights on this glass mat. So this glass mat I just picked up at Tuesday morning. But it works pretty well. I'm terrible at cleaning it, so you can see there's stuff all over. And my paint is not mixing up very well, so I do have to keep adding water and adding like mixing it, and I do end up doing 2 coats of it, and then I am going to let it dry, and I think I let it dry overnight. So there it is, all done. So I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to let that dry. So here is that beautiful cut file. And now I'm going to do a little something different. So I have 3 possible choices for photos, and I think I'm going to go with this one. I have those 2 others there, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going to be covered up and what's not. So I have 3 that are going to have the shimmers painted inserts. Then I am going to do 3 other ones that are going to be backed in vellum. And then I'm going to do 3 other ones that are stitched. So I just thought that I would kind of show you how I back my cut files. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the back of the, maybe I don't show you. Okay, well, I am going to add a little bit of glue to the back of it. Okay, I do. Shoo. I was like, I thought I did. I think my husband came in to talk to me. So I just add a little bit of glue to the back of the cut file and stick it down. And then I trim around it and I let it dry a little bit. So I'm going to let it dry as I put the vellum on the other 2 airplanes. And then I will go through and I will actually fussy cut them out. So I don't want any of the vellum ones touching. I didn't want any of the painted ones touching. So that way you just had a little bit more of a randomness. So there they are, backed. And I don't think I make you watch me fussy cut it. I did tear my my cut file right there just a smidge, but I just put it back together and nobody knows anything different. So there they are, fussy cut out. And I am going to go ahead and attach the whole cut file to this background paper. So this background paper is a Chamel piece from Sparkle City. And I loved the clouds and stars. I just thought it was absolutely perfect for an airplane photo. So I am going to adhere all of that down, and then I am going to take my pieces that are dry and I am going to place them into the ones that I decide I like. So here's where I am like trying to figure out which photo I am going to go with. Like I said, I do end up with that one. I'm kind of moving the pieces around to see which ones I want. And then I do take some foam tape and I pop up all of the pieces from this, the painted pieces. I'm going to pop them all up on foam tape. So I will do that off camera, and you can see they're all popped up, except for I forgot the little the little extra wings. I do put those on later. So now I am going to do my sewing. Now I do that off camera, and I just poked some holes. I did find my little poker, so I poked the holes with that, and then I used 2 strands of embroidery floss in white and just did a simple back stitch. And I absolutely love how that came out. Now, I probably could have not stitched so much on the bottom plane because my photo is going to cover quite a bit of it, but I didn't know, and I actually enjoy hand stitching, especially on cut files, so it was just kind of nice and enjoyable. So I love how it turns out. I kind of was like, I don't really know that I want to put a photo on this. I could just stick it in and it can be like a title page for a trip or something, but I really wanted to document this photo. So this is when we went to South Carolina. And so it was daytime, so I was able to get a little bit of kind of the scene from above. So I trimmed down my photo just a little bit, and then I took some of that leftover vellum and just backed part of my photo in it. Now, because some of my airplanes are popped up, I am going to need to add a little bit of fun foam so that my my photo doesn't like sink in. So I have it kind of where I want it, and then I'm going to just pop the fun foam down on there. So I decided to use some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, or so I thought, but it's getting low, so it's kind of heading towards needing another one. So I decided I'm just going to grab my tear tape and stick this photo down. So amazingly, there is only the background piece of pattern paper on this layout, which I am definitely a lover of a pattern paper. So there is there is that. So but I just love how this turned out. It looks so much fun. So I hope that you guys are at least documenting some old travel photos. It would be super awesome if you were actually getting to travel and take new photos. And if you do, this is like the most perfect cut file for all of those plane photos, because I know there are so many people out there like me that love to take pictures if you have a window seat. So I actually have a couple more. I have another one that is just clouds. There's just something so cool about being above the clouds. So I'm going to do a little bit of embellishing. I pulled out the Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams collection, and it has a little bit of a travel theme. So I'm going to pull out some suitcases, some tickets, a couple of chipboard pieces. One says, think happy. One says, live a little magic everywhere you go. And then, of course, I had to get a floral on there because that's just awesome. And then there were a couple of stickers that were like stamped departed arrival type pieces that make it on there. It says New York and Madrid. We didn't go there. Not that that wouldn't be cool, but I'm not saving it for if that ever happens. And then also in my stash was this little airplane pulling a piece that says Adventure Awaits. And I thought that was super cool. That's from Amy Tan. That's these dimensional stickers. And then I'm looking for a title, but I end up deciding I don't want a big title. So I actually dig through my ephemera and I find this pack of ephemera. It's travel themed. I think it is from My Mind's Eye. I think it's called Escapes. And I find a little banner that I'm going to put at the top of the picture that says Hello World. So that is going to be my title. I also grab a baggage claim ticket, You and Me equals adventure. And then a little yellow circle to go up at the top to bring some more yellow up there. So there is my title right there, super tiny. Not every layout has to have a title. But, you know, you could pick anything. You could pick Adventure Awaits, Think Happy. Any words that are on your layout could totally be your title. So I hope you enjoyed this layout. I absolutely loved how it turned out. I am super excited to be part of this team. So I'm up on the blog today, so you can check that out. I have these close-ups that stay a little bit longer. Make sure you head over to the shop and get your hands on this beautiful cut file. And remember to wear your crown. We'll see you later. Bye.